Imagine walking outside one evening, looking up at the sky and seeing what appears to be a bright new star moving slowly across the darkness. Most people would stop and stare. Some would pull out their phones. Others might panic. But what if I told you that this isn't a star at all? Very soon, a massive asteroid is expected to make a close pass by Earth, and unlike most space rocks that require powerful telescopes to see, this one could become visible to the naked eye. The thought alone sounds like something from a science fiction movie. A giant asteroid, large enough to be seen without any special equipment, racing through space near our planet. And naturally, whenever people hear words like giant asteroid and Earth in the same sentence, one question immediately comes to mind. Are we in danger? Before answering that, it's important to understand just how unusual this event really is. Every day, thousands of small pieces of space debris pass near Earth. Most are tiny. Many burn up in our atmosphere before anyone even notices. But occasionally, astronomers discover something much larger. Objects that measure hundreds of meters across, sometimes even kilometers. These are the kinds of asteroids that attract global attention. The asteroid we're talking about today is enormous by human standards. If placed in the center of a major city, it would tower over skyscrapers. Traveling at tens of thousands of kilometers per hour, it carries more energy than humanity could ever hope to control. Fortunately, space is unimaginably vast. Even when astronomers describe an asteroid as making a close approach, that doesn't necessarily mean it is actually close in everyday terms. What sounds terrifying in headlines may still mean millions of kilometers away. Yet this particular flyby is special for another reason. Its brightness could make it visible without a telescope under the right conditions. That means ordinary people may have a chance to witness a visitor from deep space with their own eyes. Think about that for a moment. The object you're looking at would not be an airplane, not a satellite, not a planet. It would be a gigantic, ancient rock left over from the formation of our solar system billions of years ago, long before Earth had oceans, long before dinosaurs existed, long before humans ever looked at the stars. This asteroid has spent billions of years drifting through space, surviving collisions, gravitational disturbances, and countless journeys around the sun. And now, for a brief moment, it will pass through our cosmic neighborhood. Events like this remind us how dynamic our solar system truly is. Many people imagine space as empty and quiet. In reality, it is constantly moving. Planets orbit stars, moons orbit planets, comets race through the darkness, asteroids travel along invisible highways shaped by gravity, and sometimes their paths bring them near Earth. That naturally leads to another question. What would happen if an asteroid of this size actually hit our planet? The answer depends on many factors, including its size, speed, composition, and impact location. A relatively small asteroid could explode in the atmosphere and create a powerful shockwave. A larger one could devastate an entire region. The largest known impacts in Earth's history have changed the course of life itself. Around 66 million years ago, a giant asteroid impact is believed to have contributed to the extinction of the dinosaurs. The energy released was beyond comprehension. Entire ecosystems collapsed, and life on Earth was permanently transformed. That's why astronomers take asteroid tracking so seriously. Around the world, observatories scan the sky every night, searching for near-Earth objects. Powerful telescopes continuously monitor potentially hazardous asteroids. Scientists calculate their trajectories years, decades, and sometimes centuries into the future. The good news is that modern technology has given humanity something previous civilizations never had: warning time. If a dangerous asteroid were discovered on a collision course with Earth, scientists would likely know about it long before impact. In recent years, space agencies have even tested methods for changing an asteroid's path. In one remarkable mission, a spacecraft intentionally crashed into an asteroid to slightly alter its orbit. The test proved that humanity may one day have the ability to defend itself against certain cosmic threats. Just a few decades ago, that idea belonged purely to science fiction. Today, it is reality. Still, none of that changes the excitement surrounding this upcoming flyby. For skywatchers, it represents a rare opportunity to witness a genuine celestial visitor. Millions of people spend their lives looking at stars, planets, and constellations without ever seeing a large asteroid with their own eyes. This event could change that. Imagine standing under a dark sky, knowing that the bright object you're watching has traveled through space for billions of years. Imagine realizing that while human civilizations rose and fell, while empires appeared and disappeared, while history unfolded on Earth, this asteroid simply continued its silent journey around the sun. There is something humbling about that thought. It reminds us how small we are compared to the universe. At the same time, it reminds us how extraordinary it is that we can even understand these events. Humans evolved on a small, rocky planet orbiting an average star, yet somehow we learned how to predict the movement of objects millions of kilometers away. We can calculate their orbits, estimate their size, measure their speed, and forecast their future positions with incredible precision. That achievement alone is remarkable. So when this giant asteroid finally passes by Earth, try not to think of it as a threat. Think of it as a reminder that we live in a solar system that is still active and alive, a reminder that space is not as distant as it sometimes seems. And a reminder that above our heads, every night, an endless cosmic story continues to unfold. Because somewhere out there, beyond the moon, beyond the planets, beyond the darkness we can easily see, countless other asteroids are traveling through space right now. Most will never come near us. Some will. And every once in a while, one becomes bright enough for the entire world to look up and witness its journey together. When that moment arrives, don't miss it. The next time you step outside and notice an unusually bright object crossing the night sky, remember, you may be looking at a traveler from the dawn of the solar system itself.